Hello, good morning. Morning we'll be talking about Hexagram 17, Following, part of the leadership series by James Bird, Peter E. Clare, here again. Hexagram 17, known as Following, um, Sui, offers insightful lessons on leadership. In this part of the leadership series by James Bird, we'll explore how the concept of following can transform our approach to leadership. It's not about blindly following someone else's path. Rather, it's about recognizing the importance of aligning with others while maintaining your unique direction. And emphasize the word aligning. James Bird gives, with his extensive background, brings a lucid perspective to this concept, reminding us that effective leadership involves adaptability and openness to others' insights, being able to be agreeable. It's another word, agreeability. As we move forward, let's consider how these principles can be integrated to our personal and professional lives. Smile with it. With this slide, we see the core concept. Following is alignment, not submission. Right alignment leads to success. This way, not that way. Let's dive into the core concept of Hexagram 17, which is all about following. The endures for dog. One meaning that I read some time ago. Do not go down the steps after dog. It's around 17. The key idea here is that following doesn't mean blind submission. Instead, it's about alignment. We talk about alignment, we mean aligning our actions and intentions to a greater purpose or shared goal. This kind of alignment is what truly leads to success. Everyone is on board. Once on board, be compliant. Think of it as moving in harmony with the changes around you rather than resisting, swimming upstream, trying to control them. It's about being adaptable and receptive to new directions while staying true to your core values and objectives. be agreeable. To further emphasize the following point, the right alignment means you're working with the flow, not against it, such as swimming upstream. This is where the true success, should I say, this is where true success finds its roots. We'll harmonize with our environment and the people around us. Structure of the hexagram. Though a trigram, the thunder, upper trigram, the lake, receptivity, need, or should I say overaction, meaning guided movement, following. In this slide, we'll explore the structure of hexagram 17 known as following or Sui. First, let's look at the lower trigram, which is thunder. Thunder represents action and movement. It signifies the energy required to initiate and drive progress. It's like steam. Reach a boiling point, have transformation. Lakes have the upper trigram, lake, like the joyous. Lakes symbolizes receptivity and the capture and the capacity to nurture and embrace change, that is, being open to new ideas and adapting as needed, being agreeable. Together, these trigrams convey the meaning of guided movement again. This concept is about taking deliberate, thoughtful action while remaining open and adaptable to change. By understanding this structure, we can better align our actions with our goals and lead effectively. Remember, it's not about moving forward, it's about moving forward with purpose, flexibility, being agile, smile with it. Out there, let's talk about the judgment. Supreme success through perseverance. Flow replaces force. You don't have to force water downhill. The key message this slide is about achieving supreme success through perseverance. In essence, some sort of like let go and let gravity. Should I say let go and let God? Now, Let's delve into what this really means. Perseverance is about continuing on your path with determination, even in the face of challenges. It's about staying committed to the course you've set. Phrase follow, should I say flow, replaces force. After force water downhill, depends on the slope. Flow replaces force, carries significant weight. It suggests that true success doesn't come from pushing aggressively against obstacles. Instead, it's about moving with the natural rhythm of things, finding harmony in actions rather than forcing outcomes. This approach leads to a more sustainable and effective path to success. Remember, this is not about giving up control. It's about aligning with the right forces and allowing them to guide you to supreme success. Image. With the image we see, once again, lake over thunder. Leaders rest, recover, and realign. Like retreat, save the ammunition. In this slide, we're focusing on the image within the hexagram structure, which is represented by lake over fire, or should I say lake over thunder. Key takeaway here is the idea that leaders need to embrace moments of rest and recovery. This is crucial for realignment and ultimately effective leadership. Think about how these elements, lake and thunder, symbolizes a balance between receptivity and action. It's not just about constant movement. It's about knowing when to pause and regroup. Emphasize the importance of balance. By taking time to rest, leaders can refocus their energy and approach challenges with renewed clarity and purpose. This isn't just beneficial for personal growth, but also enhances the effectiveness of their leadership within their teams and organizations. Same as climbing a mountain. At some point, you have to rest, recall, leadership insight. an ideal follow for your lead. Observe systems for changing them. In this slide, we're diving into the new essence of effective leadership. The key insight here is that before we can effectively lead, you must first be willing to follow. This means taking the time to observe existing systems and processes within our organization. This we call tried and true. Okay, come in, try to reinvent something that's already working. Add on, but okay, come in doing process re-engineering all at once. Instant coffee, percolate. Said that. By doing so, we can gain a comprehensive understanding of what works, what doesn't, where our interventions would be most impactful. I want to further emphasize again, observe existing systems. It's about being patient and thoughtful rather than rushing to make changes. This approach allows us to lead with empathy and wisdom, creating a more harmonious and effective environment. Not so much like instant coffee. Let's watch and improve on percolation. The result, better tasting coffee equals success. As we move forward, we'll explore how these insights apply strategically in our interaction with customers and the market. Strategic application. 1. Listen to customers. 2. Align with market trends. 3. Execute with clarity. In this slide, we're diving into the strategic application of our leadership insights. Let's explore how these strategies can be particularly implemented in our organization. First, listen to customers. Very important. This is a cornerstone of staying relevant and meeting real needs, adhering to compliances. By genuinely understanding customer feedback, we can tailor our services and products to better fit their expectations, not just storing them in the round pile. Good feedback equals long-term success. We collaborate with customers, not just throwing them in the trash. Next, aligned with market trends. It's essential to keep an eye on industry developments to ensure that our strategies remain competitive and somewhat forward thinking, moving forward. This alignment not only helps in seizing opportunities, but also in anticipating challenges. Stay in the loop and emphasize the importance. Finally, execute with clarity. Have a reason for doing things. Don't just do it to satisfy personal ego. Execute with clarity. Make sense out of it. Clear executions mean that everyone in the organization understands their role and the objectives. Not be superficial. Have some strategy with something somewhat grounded. This transparency ensures that all team members are moving in the same direction with purpose and efficiency. Not just wasting your time on personal ego stuff. Glow with a confident tone here, stating that these strategies, they might be, when combined, create a powerful approach to leadership that is both responsive, proactive, somewhat timely. Its alignment risks. Following the wrong influences lead to confusion and failure. Following the wrong influences lead to confusion and failure. Its alignment risk is a critical topic that often catches leaders off guard. This alignment risk usually leads to confusion and failure. First, let's address how following the wrong influences can lead to confusion. Leaders are not discerning, not really caring about whom or what they follow. It can create a chaotic environment for their teams, losing credibility. This confusion doesn't just affect immediate tasks, but can ripple through an entire organization, impacting morale and productivity. Slows things down somewhat. An enemy to efficiency of being very effective. Secondly, consider the potential for failure. When a leader's direction is misaligned with the organization's goals or values, it can lead to decisions that ultimately fail. This failure is not just about missing targets, but it can also erode trust and credibility. That's trust and credibility. It's essential to remain vigilant about the influences you allow into your leadership practices. By doing so, you can steer clear of these risks and guide your team toward success. That said, be cautious of forced partnerships. High level follower, follow true discipline and divine order. Build momentum through alignment with true discipline and divine order. As we explore the concept of high level following, it's essential to anchor ourselves in three fundamental principles: true discipline and divine order. These are not just abstract ideas, they serve as a compass guiding us through the complexities of leadership and decision making. We align our actions with these principles, we naturally build momentum. That's what we're looking for. The effort to move forward. This momentum is crucial because it propels us somewhat forward, making our efforts more effective and our path just that much more clear. Emphasize again, momentum is the driving force. In order to do that, all other things must be somewhat flowing without obstruction. Someone questioned the truth and legitimacy, the credibility slows things down and become inefficient. Momentum is somewhat teetered. Think of alignment as the foundation of a sturdy bridge. Think of that. Each step grounded in truth and discipline, our journey becomes not only sustainable but inspiring to those around us. It adds credibility. It's truth. Closing principle. Let's talk a little on that. Close of this presentation. Talk about right following equals right leadership. Rest, its phase leads to realignment. That leads to rise once again. Rest, realignment, pull up again. This final section, should I say in this final section, again, in this final section, we're focusing on closing principle that ties everything together. Right following leads to right leadership. This way, not that way. This means that when we follow the right principles and guidance, we naturally become effective leaders ourselves without, should I say, with very few efficiencies. Need a waste of time. Time equal money. Stay away from bottlenecks. Stagnation equals non-productivity. And efficiency is what we're moving from. The effective leaders is equals successful leaders. Three-step process here is crucial. Rest, realign, and rise again. First, take the time to rest. It's not physical rest, but also about giving yourself the space to reflect and recharge, much like a solar battery. You only want to use that at night. During the day, it's charging up. And it said rest. Don't use it then. Should I say you only use it at night? It's charged up. Next, we realign this involves adjusting our actions, thoughts to ensure that they are in harmony with our core values and goals. Realignment some way allows us to stay on the right path and somewhat maintain clarity and purpose, not just waking up and wandering around with no set purpose. Finally, we rise with rest and realignment. We are empowered to rise to new heights and lead with confidence and integrity. Sort of like during the day, that battery is recharging, getting ready to be used at night after the sundown, ready for use of the 24-hour thing. Remember, leadership isn't just about leading others, it's about leading ourselves with the right intent and direction. I ask you to please subscribe to this channel for the latest updates on our management and leadership series here at Leader E-Class, Talking Leadership Series. Each episode is designed to inspire and empower you on your journey towards becoming an effective leader. We delve into topics that promote growth, encourage ethical decisions making, and emphasize the importance of aligning with core values. By staying connected, you'll gain insights and not only enhance your professional skills, what we're after, but also enrich your personal development. Pulling up, join our community where leaders learn, share, and thrive together. Do it now.